Hey there, fellow sports gamblers. It's Steel Picks for you with the 5 best NBA prize picks and Underdog free picks for today, March 18th. When you sign up with BETR using my promo code WINCASH, you'll receive 2 anytime tokens worth up to $100 each. When you sign up for Novig using my STEELEWINS promo code and spend $5, you'll get a $50 bonus for playing. And just to kind of recap what happened to us yesterday, we actually got hit by the dreaded half point in the first game that we had. VJ Edgecombe came up with a block, but no steals. So he did not go over the 1.5 blocks and steals by a half point in the Sixers win against the Nuggets. Next, it was Chet Holmgren, who only had 1 assist in his victory over the Atlanta Hawks and came up a half assist short of our goal. And then Asur Thompson had no blocks against the lowly Washington Wizards. Again, the dreaded half point came back to bite us. Fortunately, Jalen Duren came through with a block for us against the lowly Wizards, so that was a cover. And James Harden pulled down 5 boards in his win against the Milwaukee Bucks. So not a great day, but we're looking to have a bounce back day. And who better to help us have a bounce back day than one of the greatest players in the history of the NBA, the person with the most points, most field goals scored, and soon to have the most game played, and that would be LeBron James. Our first wager is LeBron James over 6.5 field goals. The elder statesman is finding his groove right about now, as of late, and blending in nicely with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, finally kind of making some headway with regards to kind of some of the controversy that was going on over there. But in his last 5 games, LeBron James has gone over 6.5 field goals made fairly comfortably, 8, 7, and 7 and 7, including 7 in his last game against the Houston Rockets. And he's also hit this clip in 10 out of his last 10 games, as you will see. So a pretty comfortable wager with regards in that respect. So definitely feel he has the opportunity to do so. And we'll definitely take advantage of that. Which is why I'm going to double down on the LeBron James hype train. Not only will he make over 6.5 field goals, LeBron James is going to go over 22.5 points and assists. So when we look at his splits for the last 5 games, he's been doing fantastic. He's actually hit that in 8 of his last 10 games and 4 of his last 5. And the stats and the analytics will back us up on that as well. But the Laker love doesn't end with LeBron. I'm going to Laker trifecta, taking my man Rui Hachimura with over 2.5 field goals made. Rui has done this in 5 of the last 5 games, and has also done that in 8 of his last 10. So Laker Nation, stand up. We definitely have an opportunity to do some things in a big major way. And for the Wednesday slate of games, it's not just Laker love, it's LA love all around. To show what a professional I am and always business, never personal. I'm even going to extend an olive branch to the Clippers and take Chris Dunn over 10.5 points and rebounds. With Kawhi is day-to-day, and if he doesn't play, that certainly helps our chances. If you look at what Chris Dunn's been doing the last 5 games, pretty comfortably hitting over that mark of 10.5 points and rebounds. And in his last 10, he's actually done that 8 of his last 10 as well. So against the New Orleans Pelicans, which overall, not a great defense, as you can see, 25th in points allowed and 24th in rebounds allowed. And for point guards, they're not terrible, but their overall is not great. And I definitely feel that the New Orleans Pelicans are one of those teams that are on the Cancun crew, as I like to refer to them, teams that have already been eliminated for the playoffs and don't really have a lot to play for, and would probably rather be planning making vacation plans other than really, getting down and dirty out there on the court. So definitely an opportunity for Chris Dunn to put up some big numbers. And again, Kawhi Leonard is probably not going to be active, or is at least day-to-day with a sprained ankle. So if he doesn't play, certainly Chris Dunn has an even better chance to make the opportunity happen. And last but not least, we have my man Derek White, who has come through for us pretty big in the last couple of games, couple of days. I have Derek White over 25 points, rebounds, and assists. He has been able to hit this number in 4 of his last 5 games and 8 of his last 10. He's definitely been producing since the return of Jason Tatum to the lineup, which I think has just gone to show what a great player Derek White is and what he's able to do with some help around him. So that is where we are at with that. And again, they are playing Golden State Warriors, who do not have a lot of backcourt help, with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler both out with injuries. For all, they're fairly decent, but against point guards, they are last in points allowed, 20th in rebounds allowed, and between points and rebounds, they give up 27-3, and that's before we even add the assists, which come up to 33.7. So definitely feel confident about this particular wager with Derek White and what he's able to do. So just to recap, we have LeBron James over 6.5 field goals. We have LeBron James over 22.5 points and assists. We have Rui Hachimura, who is going to be going over 2.5 field goals. We have Chris Dunn, who is going to be going over 10.5 points and rebounds. And lastly, to round it out, we have Derek White going over 25 points, rebounds, and assists. Those are the picks that I have for you for today. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and good luck, everyone.